Welcome to Social Media Manager Confidential, your go-to for real talk, practical tips, and insider knowledge to build a business on your terms. Whether you're juggling kids at home or living out your Emily in Paris dreams. I'm Shantae Garman, an award-winning social media manager and agency owner of Sugar Punch Marketing. I created this podcast to recognize the real hard work behind social media management and to give you the strategies, perspective, and conversations you won't hear anywhere else. So grab your drink of choice, get comfy, and let's chat. Hey, I'm Shantae, and today we're diving into something that hits way too close to home for a lot of us. What do you do when the inquiries slow down, your calendar is looking a little too open, and you're wondering, is it me? Or is everyone struggling right now? If you're a social media manager who's been feeling anxious about low sales, watching others pivot away from done-for-you services, or maybe you're quietly questioning if you're even cut out for this, you are absolutely not alone. And you really, really need to hear what I'm about to say today. Because today I am going to break down 15 high-impact offers you can sell with pricing and positioning tips, what to do when you're emotionally and financially drained, and how to tell the difference between a dry season and a real redirection. Let's start with this. Being good at social media doesn't guarantee consistent clients. And when sales are slow, it's way too easy to spiral. Here's what I see happening all the time. You think you're doing something wrong because other social media managers are quote unquote booked out. You start questioning your worth and whether you should quit. You feel pressure to burn it all down or pivot just to survive. Honestly, we're all caught in the same storm, but most of us think we're the only boat taking on water. And the truth is nearly every boat in this industry is weathering some rough seas right now. I personally experienced this when I burned my business down last summer. It took me twice as long to rebuild as I thought it would, and then with the economy and the election, it became even harder to recover. Things in Q1 were touch and go for a while, but I'm finally starting to see interest and inquiries pick up, which I'm taking as a positive sign. Dry seasons do happen, it's normal, but they don't define you. So what can you do when done-for-you services aren't selling like they used to? First, let's establish a framework for thinking about the situation before we jump into the specific offers. And this framework will help you decide whether to wait it out or to pivot. So step one is to do a market assessment. Before you assume there's something wrong with your offers or pricing, look at the broader market signals. Are other social media managers struggling too? And right now the answer is probably yes. Is this seasonal or part of a bigger economic trend? Understanding this helps you avoid making unnecessary changes to what already works. Try joining social media manager communities and honestly asking how others are doing. Make sure you're watching industry trends and reports. And when you realize the entire industry is affected, this helps you stop blaming yourself. For example, I've spoken with social media managers charging $500 monthly and others charging $5,000 monthly, and both are experiencing the same slowdown right now. Step two is to take an honest review of your financial runway. How long can you sustain your business while waiting for the market to recover? You should calculate your essential expenses and determine how many months you can operate without new clients. This number determines whether you need temporary alternatives or a complete pivot. In my case, I had to get really clear on exactly how long I could sustain my team before needing to make any difficult decisions. And then step three. Instead of completely abandoning your core service, introduce alternative offers that have a lower price point. It is easier to say yes to in uncertain times, and it requires less commitment from clients. You can still showcase your expertise and build relationships with them. Next, select 2 to 3 alternative offers from the list I'm about to share today that align with your skills. These are not permanent pivots, or they could be, but let's view them as temporary bridges to carry you through to the next section. And if you're listening and thinking, yes, I need to try this, here's one thing you can do right after this episode. Take your most popular social media management service and break it down into smaller standalone components that you can offer individually at lower price points. Which brings me to 15 other offers you can create and sell right now to get momentum going again. I'm going to group them into 3 categories: quick cash flow, long-term growth, and leveraged revenue. Quick cash flow offers are great if you need money right now. And they are one-on-one strategy sessions, 60 to 90 minutes. You can charge $197 for them, up to $397 for them, and position it as a clarity session to audit content and walk away with a plan. You can also do content audits, where it's a written or video review of someone's feed. You can charge $147 to $297 for this. It's a low lift, high value. There's also template packs where you can have caption templates, story prompts, offer frameworks. Charge between $27 and $97 for those. You create them once and then you sell them forever. There's also power hours where basically people can pick your brain, but with some kind of structure. They can send questions ahead of time, or you can have specific things that you talk about. You can price these between $150 and $250. And then there's also mini trainings, which could be 30 to 45-minute pre-recorded trainings on a common pain point, which could be hashtags, SEO, engagement, video editing, and you could charge anywhere from $27 to $47 for these. Pick one, write a short landing page, talk about it for 7 days straight, and you should be getting some sales. Okay, let's get into the long-term growth offers now. These are going to help you build deeper relationships or potentially add them to your client retainer. The first one is content planning packages. You can offer monthly or quarterly strategy plus the calendar without full management, so no execution on your end, between $500 and $1,000 a month, depending on what all's involved. You could also do client-led content packages where you create scripts or prompts, they film or write it. That could be $750 to $1,200 a month. And then there's VIP days, which is a one-day intensive to build a month's worth of strategy or batch content. Again, really depends on you. $997 to $1997 that you can charge. So big range there. For ongoing consulting retainers, these could be weekly or bi-weekly check-ins to support in-house teams or even people who are DIYing their own content. There's also brand voice development where you can help them define their tone, messaging, and captions. That could be anywhere from $500 to $2,000 depending on depth. These are great for businesses who don't want full management but still need some kind of help, some kind of support. Number 3, okay, leveraged revenue offers. This is where you sell it once and you can serve it to many. So these could be mini courses where you teach one specific thing, keep it under 90 minutes and under $97. Toolkits, which could be a mix of checklists, templates, and tutorials for things like analytics, proposals, batching content. You have membership or subscriptions, which could be weekly prompts, caption banks, trend ideas. That's $19 to $47 a month. Then there's also affiliate marketing. So tools that you love like Plan, Metrocrawl, or Canva often offer 20 to 40% commission. Workshops, live or recorded training with a Q&A at the end, $47 to $197, depending on the depth of the workshop. These build income without trading your time one-on-one constantly. Choose one from each category that you're most excited about and test it. Talk about it like your next paycheck depends on it, because it probably does. Now, you might be thinking, but I'm not sure I have time to build something new right now. Start with what you've already created. You could repurpose client resources, old templates, or that Notion doc you only use for yourself. And if you think, won't people think I'm failing if I offer something different? Here's a secret. Most people are too busy worrying about themselves to judge you. Pivoting isn't failure, it's being resourceful. And if you've tried this before and no one bought, I want to ask you this. Did you really sell it, or did you post once and give up? It takes visibility, repetition, and relevance. And if you're worried, won't introducing lower priced offers devalue my premium services? Position these as special limited time offers or entry points to your ecosystem. Be transparent that these are not your core services, but solutions designed for the current economic climate. And if you don't have the skills for these alternative offers, start with offers that are closest to your current expertise. For instance, if you already create content calendars for clients, selling a standalone content calendar is a pretty easy transition, and you can always expand your skills for other offers later. Now, here's your to-do list for today. Look at your service offerings and ask yourself which elements could stand alone as smaller, more accessible offers. They still need to be valuable for clients, but also not too much work for you. identify what you enjoy doing that people still ask you for, and then choose one of the 15 offers or create your own, and create a 7-day promo plan. Stories, posts, emails, the works. And if you're thinking, this sounds great, but I don't even know how to write a proposal or lead a discovery call without sweating through my shirt, I got you, my friend. My Booking Clients Masterclass walks you through exactly how to lead non-cringy discovery calls, write high-converting proposals, and ethically handle objections without feeling sleazy. It takes all the guesswork out of client conversations and gives you word-for-word scripts you can use right away. It's the sales class I wish I had when I first started. You can grab it now at shop.sugarpunchmarketing.com. I will link it in the description for you. And if you take anything from me today, let it be this. The current slowdown is industry-wide and not a reflection of your value or skills. This challenging season will pass, but the adaptability you develop now will serve you forever. And there are so many ways to make money as a social media manager that don't rely on done-for-you services. If you found this helpful and want more support, I've got 3 ways that you can take action right now. First, join the free Social Media Management Lounge, where you'll connect with other social media managers navigating the same challenges. The link is in the description below. Second, grab my free guide, 35 Best Places to Find Social Media Management Clients, which is perfect if you're ready to start pitching these alternative offers. And third, if you're serious about implementing what we covered today, check out my Booking Clients Masterclass. It's packed with the exact scripts and templates you need to confidently sell these alternative offers without feeling pushy. Now, I'm literally talking to myself in my bedroom office right now, so please let me know if you enjoyed this episode by engaging wherever you're watching, liking the video, following the show, or DMing me. Your support is what keeps me inspired to continue creating this content while I'm handling all the production and editing myself. All the links to everything I mentioned are in the description and show notes. And don't forget, next week we're putting ourselves in the shoes of our potential clients and talking about how to hire a social media manager. You're going to want to hear this one. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next time. That's a wrap. If you loved this episode, leave a review wherever you're listening. It helps more social media managers find the show, and every month I'm gifting one reviewer a free class, template, or bundle. Screenshot your review, post it to your Instagram stories, and tag me at Sugar Punch Marketing for a chance to win. Need more support? Come hang out in the free SMM Lounge, grab my best freebies, or check out my masterclasses and templates. It's all linked in the show notes. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you next time.